Hi, welcome to Teardown. It's Saturday today. Let's call it Teardown Saturday. This device is a device for spinning automatic watches to keep them fully charged. So whenever you pick one up, they're ready to go. Feels quite well built, to be honest, but it does look awfully weak. So it probably just needs a clean out. I thought it'd be interesting just to open it up and have a look inside it. There's 4 screws on the bottom, so I think that's the way we get in. It does have this quite nice material on it, really. It's got a slight carbon fibre effect. They're pretty well made. Pop that open. 2 speeds. Powered from a 5-volt power supply, so it just comes with a USB end. It's got a lot going for it, really. The only thing that's tricky is that you need automatic watches to put on it. Although I suppose you could use it for rotating anything. Alright, let's see if we can get under this panel. Oh, there we go. Ooh, felty. And that's it. Nice little simple gadget in there. You've got your motor, and it's like a standard motor on a standard little turntable, and mounted with a little piece of wood in there as like a bearing. That's neat. And then this switch assembly here actually does have a bit of circuitry, and it looks like it could run 2 of these. Let's see what happens when we plug it into the white connection. Right, let's give it some power. Power on. Oh, so, I thought that white connection was for a double. Just this side. I mean, it's really weird. I mean, you can stop it obviously just by resting a finger on it. I've got this full of solder bits, but yeah, you can see there is weight on that and it's okay. Oh, or is it? Looks like it's slowing down to me, and then let's see if it speeds up. Oh, can do it. Oh, I'm quite curious now as to that white connection. I was going to pull it apart, but I got my phone in there, and look at that. It actually says it's battery. So clearly these could be driven off an internal battery module. I do want to go a bit deeper on this, because I think if I can pick one of these up cheap, like dirt cheap, I might want to use them in projects. And I'll show you what I mean. Because these enclosures are quite nicely made, nicely finished, have a nice panel on the back. They look quite perfect for something Raspberry Pi, where you might mount a little screen on the front. Of course, you want to be able to dismantle them without making too much mess. Oh, there we are. Now, that's pretty perfect, isn't it? So if you cut a nice little screen out from here and 3D printed a bezel, have some switch gear if you like some switch gear, that looks amazing. That would look absolutely great, you know, sitting on your desk or even in your lounge or anywhere you want to put it. That's the back. Look at that. You could put some USBs or whatever you want. I mean, you could again 3D print this port to be anything else. So if you pick one of these up for, you know, £10, maybe 20 if you're a bit unlucky, that makes a way more impressive project box than most things. Back to the mundanities of testing though. So we do have this device, and the last test for this is just to make sure that this motor's giving out an appropriate amount of torque, and I would assume these motors probably don't wear out that quickly, whereas the control electronics might. So I'm going to hook it up to a bench power supply that has plenty of current. I'm just tuning it up to the just under 5 volts. There you go, 4.96. See if that makes a big difference. Away it goes, it's doing its thing. It was doing its thing and it seems to have stopped, so that's obviously a bad sign. Not a loose connection either. Ah, you can see there. I think our motor's worn out. I mean, no doubt it's moving a little bit faster, but it definitely seemed to stall out. Got the motor out. Let's see if it's doing anything again once it's out of here. I was thinking that this would be a really interesting project for somebody with a microcontroller, or like Raspberry Pi Pico or something like that. You could replace the board it comes with and then have your own, possibly even Wi-Fi driven version, and you could have all sorts of statistics. How many rotations you've made a week, how many in a year. Are there optimal watch rotations for recharging or rewinding a automatic watch? These are features probably that watch people want to know. So Houston, I think I've found the problem. This is all moving quite nicely. There's plenty of torque here. But I can't spin this thing, even by hand. That's very odd. That's not good at all. Before doing anything to that, I thought, hang on, it might be hard to turn because it's purposefully damped so this thing doesn't spin round at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So I put it back together, put the power supply back on, and I've noticed it's using way less than half the current it used before. It makes me wonder if just fiddling around with it freed something up. Ah, there we go. Filth! And plenty of it. So I think under the sorts of pressures these things are under, you can see that the bearing has started to lose some sort of material. So probably a quick clean and polish and shove this all back in. But yeah, even this back bearing here isn't really acting very bearing-like. So yeah, just dismantle this. Well, you look at that, it's gleaming now, and these bearings actually do rotate, move in and out. So yeah, just some old grease I think was on there, and they're not roller bearings or anything like that. So clearly subject to that getting dirty and causing a negative effect. I'm not really sure I've got anything here that would serve as an ideal grease right now for them. I'm just going to pop them back in, and I've got some 3-in-1. You know what? Maybe the 3-in-1 isn't what I want to use. I think I'm going to use anything. I'll try some lithium grease. The problem is I generally have car things, so copper grease, molybdenum. I'm going to put a bit of tissue here behind the hole, I think, because I don't know if you've ever used one of these. Awful, just goes everywhere. That's probably all you need. Let's get that in place. Nice. And we'll do the same on this. Just a splodge. The actual grease inside it feels quite good. It's a very sticky grease. You can see that's actually raised some dirt as well while it's in there. Found some extra dirt. Give that a wipe. Now, turn on the old power. Yep, going round. Still going around at the same speed, but it's the torque that should be different now. Oh yeah. So obviously I can stop it, but I'm putting quite a significant amount of drag on this, because it must have been losing a lot of power just in that grease, and it does even look faster. Very good. Just pop it all together and we'll be ready to go for breakfast. Well, what a brilliant start to the day, hey? Getting something working. Just got one screw to put in here. Or maybe if I could run this in reverse. Oh, it's going to even help me put the screw in. But jolly nice to have something that's actually reasonably easily repairable and serve some utility. One last test. There we go. Thank you for watching. Rock tumbler.